What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4. Starting 100 years early, we're now well past that, but it's given us a very different map to what we're used to. Continue on, it's looking quite exciting. Hungary, certainly the big winners last episode, I would say, so we'll see what they continue to do, although England is also slowly rebuilding their power. We have some civs, too many games obviously being played. Countries, I guess they're still civs. Have some go into the New World. And, okay, Muscovy did not join. I mean, Byzantium declared this? No, Hungary. Oh, Hungary v Serbia, that's why Byzantium is on their own. Okay, well, this is pretty big. I would think Hungary's team, again, would win. Bavaria is also very, very strong. Even if they're about to lose being the emperor, I think they're still pretty strong. Yeah, this should go pretty well for Hungary. They also have Bosnia and Croatia, who are right here to help. Byzantium is not that strong by themselves. Certainly not as strong as Hungary. Well, I don't know. They have 50k there. Yeah, they're already pretty much beaten in the west part of their land. That is rough. We'll focus on this though. Just main event. See if we get a big peace deal. Could be quite an important one. If that Byzantium-Muscovy alliance breaks, that'd be interesting. Not that Muscovy particularly needs it, but it would be interesting. Yep, Hungary's arrived over here. So Byzantium in real trouble. There's a siege in Constantinople too, or Constantinopolis as it's called at the moment. Ooh, Morocco v Sardinia. Who declared that? Okay, it's part of a bigger war. Okay, yeah, Morocco's got the Mamluks, so yeah, they're going to win that. Never mind. I was like, that's brave from Morocco and their one province, but yeah, that is not so brave. Mamluks helping them out. Milan is also, I think, maybe in a separate one with Sardinia. Oh no, they're in the same one. I don't know. This could be close. The two Sicilies aren't involved though. They're all. You were friends a minute ago. Why are you? What's going on? Oh, but they just battered Aquileia's navy. Well, we'll keep an eye on that one too. It's big for the future of Italy. An area that's been... Well, no one really blobs out in Italy. It's a lot harder than, say, Spain, France, England for just one country to take over. So we'll see. This could be a big one. It could be quite a messy one too, just because they don't border each other. But the Sicilies have a bit of... appear to have naval advantage. Bavaria's got this. They cannot make the crossing without a lot of boats. Do not believe they have. Hungary's got enough. I think if they all work together, they probably could. But again, coordinating that, which doesn't seem likely. But once they've got all this occupied, I imagine they'll get a peace deal. They've got all the main forts by the look of it, apart from this one. So they'll be able to get... And they're only going for Serbia anyway, so they might not take anything. Necessarily. They might take a lot. We'll find out. Although if they were to take, if there was a separate piece for a lot, they'd have to start on this side. And oh my goodness, yep, Hungary took Constantinople and most of, a good half of Serbia. In fact, most of Serbia. Well, that is rough for Byzantium. Hungary, that's a big one. That will. They're ascending. They were up to 4th, I think. They're still 4th, but. They're certain help the Mamluks just embrace the institution, never mind. But they're 5th at the moment, and yet getting Constantinople is a very important city in this time period. And they've given Byzantium a 42 stack of rebels as well, which at the moment I don't see any Byzantium troops. There's a 3 stack. Oh, there's a 31 there. But that could cause some more problems. Big win for Hungary though. Oh, Delhi v Chagatai. Okay, well that's going to shake up the great powers because Delhi will probably kick... Well, Chagatai's fallen off the list anyway. It's all European and then the Mamluks and Delhi. But Chagatai will probably fall off. Or even, you know, they've already fallen off, but they were there or abouts in 8th a minute ago. So they'll probably, yeah, this is going to be quite a beating for them. Delhi, still very powerful. Very, very scary. They've not really been involved in the rest of the world yet, which could be interesting once they sort of reach the Mamluks, if they reach Muscovy or China. They've been very much contained in India. They've had some coalition wars, but that's about it. Majapahit is still growing here. I've ignored them for a while. Sorry about that, guys. But they are losing 2 wars at the moment, so maybe not the best time for me to check in on them. I'll come back a bit later. Yeah, Portugal definitely growing all over the place in Mali, Carabas, and Aragon at a much slower pace and also more divided. But they are going to get Rio, which is pretty cool. Portugal's also down here though. Portuguese, Banda, Oriental. Yeah, Aragon could be in trouble because Portugal is going to get the most, and that's certainly why they're so high on this lit. Well, no, it's not why they're so high, because the development. Half of subjects. They have 200 development from. Okay, never mind. No, yep, that is why they're doing so good. I mean, they're pretty big as well, and having this part of North Africa is good too. But still. Okay, well, it's not looking good for the Sicilies. The Mamluks, Austria, and Aquileia are now here. So this could be the end for them if they were to get fully sieged. Sardinia's also being sieged by the Mamluks. How did the Mamluks get in this war? What is going on? Oh, and Byzantium now. Okay, the Mamluks aren't in it. They were just walking through. But, yeah, Sicily's going to be... I was going to say in trouble. I think they just got white peace. No, they didn't. They just... Oh, wait. What happened? I don't know. All the enemies just disappeared. It was speed 5. It probably just all happened so quick. Quick battle and it was over. So there's definitely a big battle, though, across the Mediterranean. And France v Aragon. Ooh. Ooh, Portugal and Aragon v France. I thought it might have been France and Portugal v Aragon, but it's not. Okay, what caused this? Aragon attacked Majorca, who they knew was allied to France. I don't know whether they thought they wouldn't defend. But this is pretty big. Let's do a little ledger look. This is probably the biggest we're going to see, or have seen so far. Also, Russia just formed. Just like that. Where have they come from? They weren't in the game before. Portugal 118k, Aragon 160. They're the main ones. We won't look at the other ones, but it's also that's about 235 basic quick maths in my head there. France has 198, so France is outnumbered. But I don't know how much of Aragon and Castile is not here, or Portugal. Sorry, Castile is on the French side. We do have peace in that Italian war. Oh no, one of them, not both. But Morocco kicked Sardinia out mostly. They still have one province. The Sicilies are still fighting Aquileia though, but it's not going Aquileia's way as much anymore. And yeah, there we go. We have our new nation in the east. I'm guessing that was to do. I think you needed the admin level. That might have been why. Oh, Castile is going to lose pretty... We'll probably get separate peace early. That's a good advantage, I guess, for Aragon. They still have stuff. They have Mediterranean dominance here. I can see Aragon has 91 ships. Sweden and Denmark are going again as well. That's not going to go too well for Denmark. Sweden will keep growing. Maybe another one for that contender of superpowers. Probably a bit behind, but can think about them. Delhi, yes, definitely grew quite considerably up this way with that war with Chagatai as well. Oh, now they've changed names again from the Jar to the Chi. Oh, they have a lot of tributaries. All these little countries, that will prop up their economy against Shun. Goryu has grown up this way as well. Right, how is this going? France is defending and is on 0. Aragon was the aggressor and they are on -5. Okay. Oh, that is a huge battle, and Portugal is definitely going to win. Maybe this is why France has been peaceful. Maybe they knew. Maybe they just couldn't do that much out of fear. Although they just won that battle. And they're gonna... Oh, that's another huge one, which they are going to lose. Believe the Sicilies, Aquileia and everyone pieced out? Yep. It doesn't look like anything too bad happened to either of them. But it does look like there's something else going on now. Oh no, okay, that doesn't involve them. But the Mamluks, Morocco... Oh wait, now Morocco's against the Mamluks. How quickly the tables turn. Hungary is going after Galicia again. Oh my goodness, Hungary. That, I don't think they declared that. Or did they? This is huge. What the heck? Okay, so we had the biggest war ever, and then we get the second biggest war straight away. Hungary declared war on Galicia, okay. And Hungary called in Bosnia, Croatia and Bavaria. So the AI must believe they can win against Galicia, who must have re-allied Russia, Byzantium and Wallachia. How does that happen? Allied with... Oh, their independence was guaranteed. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. That is another massive one. Bavaria is very strong. Hungary is definitely growing as well. Byzantium could be the thorn in their side, though. From the south, that could distract them from the main battle, which is going to go down here. But so far, it looks like Hungary is just pushing in, pretty much unopposed. Oh yeah, this is definitely the most we've had going on at once. Two big wars for the future of Europe. I think France is going to lose, which is a problem. Because if these provinces go to Aragon, they might not get them back unless this alliance ends. And France has lost their alliance. Actually, they lost it ages ago, I think, with Portugal, but it's definitely not there anymore. They did just win that battle, though. Big win for France there, keeping them out just about at the Pyrenees Mountains. But yeah, Galicia struggling, although there is help now that they didn't have initially. But Hungary has 20 war score, so it's definitely going their way. They have the French dynasty? I think they do. Well, it's not, is it? No, no, d'Anjou. I think it's not French, but it's one of the ones from around France. France is now pushing in. They had less at the start. Maybe they have better manpower or something. Overall, they've certainly turned this around. There's now like a 200 stack here combined. It keeps moving, so it's hard to, maybe less than that actually. But they're pushing in now. Castile did get separate peace and lost Toledo. So yeah, they are losing at the moment up here in Galicia, but they're focusing on getting rid of Wallachia and Byzantium, which they should do pretty easily. Oh, there's the peace. Castile regained some land, but not the province they just lost. And that was the end of that. So France turned it around. That was pretty scary. They looked in trouble. They turned that around. Now we'll go east. Hungary with 23. It's still going in their favour. Who did they... They attacked Galicia just directly, didn't they? Is that right? They did. Okay, so that's where we'll see probably the main peace deal. I'm surprised Wallachia's not... They don't just get rid of them. I guess Hungary's probably trying to annex it. Being greedy. Try and get what they can. This is a big one. And if Hungary wins it, that would be... Obviously, Bavaria is a huge help. But that would be quite drastic for the future. Bavaria has remained the emperor. They seem to have got most of their electors back. Although Hungary's got one. If Hungary became the emperor somehow, that is a scary nation all of a sudden. for all those bonuses. The Mamluks have been more active too recently, so let's bear that in mind. Maybe they will do something soon, but they're still mainly focused on North Africa and the Middle East as their friends, which is very reasonable. Just stay out of European stuff. That's probably probably a wise move. Based on what's going on here. Look at Byzantium, fully sieged. Aragon it's got a third province now around Rio. Portuguese La Plata is growing. Aragon just gave up here and moved to Rio instead. Carabas also growing, but yeah, slowish progress. There's no one in North America as of yet. England might turn it around. I think they might still come into this now. If they pick the idea group, they have done exploration, so that might change it around a bit. France has also done it, yeah, so they're coming. Okay. Sardinia v the Sicilies. That can't be a war that Sardinia's declared. Yeah, the Sicilies are doing this. I feel like they lost, so now they're going to feel they want to make some moves. Hungary pieced out, and oh my goodness, they connected Constantinople. They ate all of Wallachia. They took all the way over here to these other provinces they had. Jesus. Okay. That's a big one for Hungary, who are still only 5th, despite all of that. What is going on over here? I see a big battle. Oh my goodness, are you allied to the Mamluks? No. Well, they're on the same team regardless, but I don't know how it happened. Yeah, that's a big one. I'm interested what the Sicilies do here. They could potentially take quite a bit. Although again, probably not. They'll only get 1 or 2. One or two provinces just because of the war score and coalitions. Wait, the Mamluks? Okay, I was going to say, how the Mamluks and Germian losing, but the Mamluks are actually winning. It's just Germian taking the brunt of the attack for now. And the Sicilies did peace out, and they did get the rest of the islands. They left Milan alone. Probably smart, but yeah, getting rid of Sardinia there. If Aragon can't access these separatists, that would be quite funny. I'm sure Portugal would let them through eventually, but that would be funny. Bavaria is a great power again. Who's dropped off? Who was here earlier? Bavaria wasn't on this list earlier when we started. Someone. Aragon's still just about on it in 7th. Portugal's still on it. France is still on it. Someone's fallen off for Bavaria. I don't know who. Not Delhi or the Mamluks either, so it was someone in Europe. Galicia wasn't on there. I don't think any of the Italians. Someone was on there, but never mind. Oh, Prussia is here. The Teutonic Order forming them. They do get some cool military bonuses, but I'm not sure they're big enough for it to matter, especially against Bavaria or Sweden. Yeah, okay, the Mamluks is winning this pretty comfortably now, and it looks like Delhi is in there as well, possibly in a separate one. Yeah, that is not good for these 3-4 nations. How did you guys end up on the same team? The Jalabids attacked Iraq like as soon as they came into existence, and now they're on the same team. Desperate times, I guess. Austria, Aquileia, Byzantium. Oh, yep, just ate into... Did Hungary not protect Croatia? No, okay, they were allied. I guess that was Croatia was in for some other reason, but Austria and Aquileia grew there. And then another province just changed hands here somewhere. I saw it move, but I don't know which one it was. Oh, England and Sweden v Scotland again. So that will be the end, I would say. Possibly, maybe not the end, but Scotland even smaller, and England's recovery continuing. Found a good friend, I think, in Sweden. Smart one, especially if none of these would. I'm sure one of these would. I don't know if there's... who are they rivaled to? Portugal, Aragon are not rivals at all. So I feel like they could. Are you rival to Sardinia? Oh no, Hainaut. Maybe they're too big. That might be why. But they're rival to France. So I don't know. Maybe that's not a problem. Well, this peace deal will have to wait for the next one, because that is it for this one. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.